I'm here with Jean Dinon. It is Chuck's mother-in-law, Kerry's mom. Welcome.
Thank you.
So tell us about this event and what it means to you.
It's been a long road. When they go off, you never think anything's going to happen.
Right.
Never will happen to you. And when I got the news, I actually have just two daughters. And I had got the news, I was down in Raleigh with my other daughter. She was graduating with her master's in meteorology when we got the news on Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
So it was very difficult. I wanted to be there and here, and I felt very torn. And I literally had to come back from Raleigh, and then I left and I went and I spent 5 days there. I told Kerry, whenever you need me, 24 hours notice, I'll be there. And she called me on a Sunday. Monday, I was there. And everybody through this whole thing has been wonderful. I would have paid $1 million for that plane fare to be there. Semper Fi, paid for the fare. And now, with everything that's going on, this has to be done for him. And the fact that all these people are stepping up and doing it is great.
Yeah. Well, I don't have to tell you what kind of a great guy and daughter that you have, because I've met them both at their home during the renovations, and they're just great people. And you got an organization called Building Dreams for Marines who got behind this. When did you first hear about that organization?
Just when we're involved. And, it's wonderful. He's kind of like the first one in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
And so
ever.
he's setting the precedent, and they couldn't have picked a better person.
Yeah.
He was a hero before, but now he really is.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Now, when he was stationed over in Afghanistan prior to the injury, I'm sure there were thoughts every day when you hear reports of soldiers, sailors, Marines getting injured. What were your thoughts, and prior to his injury, how your thoughts were him serving over there?
Well, I was proud of him that he even wanted to do it. We knew this when they got engaged, and like I told you, you never think it's going to happen. And then when it does, it's like, wow. But he, it's been a roller coaster ride. And hopefully, their life will get back to whatever normal is. Who knows what normal is.
Yeah.
But hopefully they will.
Yeah.
And like I said, he's done wonderful.
Yeah.
He's running, he's snowboarding. You couldn't, but that's him.
Yeah.
If you say you'll never walk again, he'll run.
Yeah.
That's just the way he is.
Yeah. And he's got a great personality and a great attitude,
Yeah.
disposition on life.
Yeah.
If you didn't know the story, you wouldn't think he was injured the way
No.
he carries on.
No. And he says to me, I'm his favorite mother-in-law. I said, well, hello. I'm your only mother-in-law, but you're my favorite. So.
Smart kid.
Yeah. So.
Well, great, Gene. Thanks for coming over. Now, where are you from?
We live in Townsend, Mass.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming over and sharing your thoughts, and looking forward to this great night for Chuck and for Kerry for Building Dreams for Marines.
Great. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yep, thanks.
Okay, I'm here with Kevin Legree from Building Dreams for Marines at the Common Man Restaurant First Fundraiser.
Yeah.
Kevin, welcome.
Thank you. Welcome to you too as well.
How's it going?
It's going great. A lot of people showing up. This is a good sign. We sold out in 3 days, so it's a good event. Good event. Chuck's out back with his wife and his family, and they're enjoying themselves.
I saw there's some special drawings they're having over there, a silent auction, a couple of mirrors, a couple of autographs. What's going on over there?
Yeah, we picked up some sports memorabilia. We're doing a silent auction. We have about 9 items, and we also have a 50-50 raffle that we're going to be doing, and a signed Gronkowski jersey. So it's got some good stuff here today. Hopefully people will spend a little bit of money and go for a good cause,
That's great. Give us a little update on the project itself. What's happening over at Chuck's house?
Well, the demolition and all the messy work is over with, so we're starting to actually put it back together, which is kind of nice. We're sheetrocking as we speak, so all the plumbing, electrical, all the behind-the-scenes stuff is finished, and putting drywall up and mudding and starting to put some tile together as well. So it's starting to come together.
Well, I know you and I are going to get together the next couple of days and take a look at it, shoot some videos. So I'm looking forward to the progress and seeing what's going on there. You guys are doing a great job, I hear.
It's coming along, yeah. Run into a few snags, stuff that we find behind the scenes that we had to address. But it's coming along good, and we're probably about the halfway point. So I think Chuck and his wife are pretty happy. So
Kevin, that's great. Kevin with Building Dreams Marines at the Common Man Restaurant in Merrimack with the fundraiser. Nice job. Thanks for showing up and helping out.
Thanks. Thank you. Have a good night.
I'm with Scott Villeneuve, one of the board of directors for Building Dreams Marines here at the fundraiser at the Common Man Restaurant. Scott, welcome.
Thank you very much, Mike. It's good to be here. It's good to see a great turnout.
Great turnout. 170 plates over 2 sittings. Did you ever think that was going to happen?
I have to admit, no. I mean, I knew we were going to get the word out there, and I was afraid that we wouldn't sell enough. And then when we, a week into selling tickets, we started to get the warning signs that we might be sold out, and that was pretty terrific news.
Yeah, that's awesome news. Talking to the general manager here at the restaurant, talking to some of the wait staff, they're all psyched to participate and help out Building Dreams and Chuck.
Well, everybody likes to eat, and certainly the cause is worthy. So I can't think of a better group of people to share this event with. Folks at the Common Man have been absolutely supportive. In fact, even at the first mention of having a fundraising event, basically the answer was yes, we're going to do it. So they've been incredibly helpful, not only for this event, but also for helping us to raise money through another sponsorship event. So we like the Common Man Restaurant.
And just give me an update on the progress over at Chuck's house. Do you have any updates for us?
Sure. Kevin and his team have been doing a fabulous job. We were there for the demo, and I have to admit it's always a little bit strange to see a house being torn apart and seeing the kitchen and the cabinets come apart. There wasn't much to hold on to, but boy, does it look good. It's going to be very sharp, and I can't think of a more deserving person than Corporal Donnelly. Chuck is a dynamite guy and really exemplifies what it means to be a Marine and a selfless human being. He's a good man.
Well, we saw him tonight. He's got that great attitude, always has a smile on his face. For a kid who's gone through a lot of pain and suffering, and he's here with his head held high, and it's good to see that. And it's because of organizations and guys like you that are making his head stand a little higher.
Well, it's the least we can do for a group of people that sacrifices so much for our freedom, and my hat's off.
Yeah, great. Scott Villeneuve, one of the board of directors, Building Dreams for Marines at the fundraiser at the Common Man Restaurant. I'm here with Erin Johnson, the Chicago way of the Common Man Restaurant. Erin, welcome.
Thank you very much.
So tell us what's going on tonight.
Well, it's kind of crazy. I'm the bartender, and I'm definitely making a lot of drinks, which is fun. But there's a lot of people that came out tonight to support the Marines, so it's pretty cool.
Well, Chuck Donnelly's a Marine who lives in Merrimack. He lost his leg, lower part of his leg in Afghanistan, and the whole community has come out, and the Common Man Restaurant in particular. What does that mean when you work for an organization that does this type of fundraising for our wounded warriors?
It's a great company to work for. It's I'm from Chicago, like you said, but I've been in New Hampshire for 9 years, and I've worked for the company since 2005, and it's definitely become a family to me. So it's nice to know that there's that support out there.
Well, that's awesome. We really appreciate you coming here on a very busy night. I know you've been busy over there.
Oh, yeah.
And thanks for coming out and supporting the Building Dreams for Marines.
All right. Thank you very much.
With Deb Quarterbosh with the Merrimack Chamber of Commerce at the Common Man Restaurant fundraiser for Building Dreams for Marines. Deb, welcome.
Oh, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Tell us what your thoughts are when you get an organization like the Common Man Restaurant, a cornerstone restaurant in the area, stepping up to help a wounded Marine and a benefit for Chuck.
Well, actually, it never comes as a surprise when the Common Man comes forward like this. They are always first in line, I think, to assist with any effort in the community, actually statewide. We're happy to have them in our community especially. This event actually, from what I'm told, is sold out the response has been amazing.
Certainly has. And when did you first hear about Chuck, the wounded Marine living in your town, and the efforts going on?
Well, actually, it feels like a long time, but I actually only heard about it the Friday before the Monday that they broke ground at Corporal Donnelly's home. I actually got a call from Jim Goss from the Employer Services for the Guard and Reserve, and Jim has always been a close friend of the Merrimack Chamber, and actually asked if we would be interested in doing a ribbon cutting at his home once the project was completed. So I love the idea, and here I am. So it was probably about 3 weeks ago.
And the Chamber of Commerce, tell us a little about your chamber.
Well, we are a thriving, active chamber. We have about 250 members, businesses from southern New Hampshire. We were established in 1924, so we've been here for quite a while. We have a very diverse membership. You know, the Merrimack area has some of the largest employers in the state. So, you know, we have Fidelity Investments and BAE Systems and some of the large companies. But we also have about 80% of our membership are, I would say, 9 or fewer employees. So we have a very diverse group. We very active community.
And we want to thank you for coming out and supporting this great organization, the great event. The Chamber's behind Chuck, the Chamber's behind Building Dreams for Marines, and obviously behind the Common Man Restaurant, and where we're at tonight for the fundraiser. So thank you so much.
No, thank you very much.
Back at the Common Man, we're with Roy Sargent, one of the patrons of the event tonight. Roy, tell us about the dinner. How was it?
The dinner was excellent. It was a good cause, worth every penny. And I suggest many people come out and do the same when we have another one.
And the cause was Building Dreams for Marines. The Common Man Restaurant stepped up, and guys like Roy stepped up to participate and to help out that organization for a local Marine. Talk to me about the support we should be giving these wounded warriors when they come home.
I think we should be giving them 110%. They're fighting for our country and our freedom, and I think there's a lot of things we take for granted, and I feel they don't get appreciated enough. And I just think that the more we can give, the more people that come out, the more people that support, I think the better their lives are going to be for the sacrifices they've made.
That's great. Well said, Roy. Nice job. Thanks for coming out and supporting this worthy cause, and hopefully for the next fundraiser we'll see you out there and raise a little bit more money.
I'll be there, and I'm going to bring many with me.
Awesome. That's great.